I was a very spiteful person. I was very mean. I was very brooding. I was a little lapdog, for God's sakes. So that's some good news right there. Just this is like present talk right there. Like,
How about this
Spring has changed.
person?
She has done many things.
How about this person apologize to people? You were 17. You were not like a child. Do I hold you as responsible as somebody who's like 25? No, but you were still 17, a few months away from being 18.
He never gave it to me. I really wanted it. I wanted to be told I was good again.
Are they seriously crying that a younger child than them, that was groomed, didn't tell them they did a good job? Yeah, apparently. I wanted to be told I was good again. Not beating the lapdog allegations tonight. No. Yo, is this theater club? Basically.
I really wanted it.
I really wanted it. I just wanted him to tell me I was good again. Oh my god, dude.
I just wanted him to just tell me I was valuable again.
I just wanted him to tell me I was valuable again. We tried to watch this yesterday. I was too tired. It was nearing the end of my stream, and I did not have the energy for it. So, let's hope today that I will, okay? Let's hope today that I will. I put it on 1.25 speed, and I have put on skip silence, so hopefully it'll be a little bit more bearable, okay?
I'm Amy Prince, or you call me Prince for short. Someone who witnessed too much and heard too much. And today I will be discussing about a user named Nekopon. Nekopon is a YouTuber on the internet, especially on YouTube. She goes on gaming and art topics mostly. And you might be wondering, who am I? You see, I used to be a moderator of hers during her live streams. I used to be known as Lizard back then. That was my old username, which is now my dead username to me.
I'm never gonna get over dead username, by the way. I'm never gonna get over it. Never gonna get over it, guys! What are we gonna do? Okay. Let me just put this. Endo. Alleged victim of Neko on. Stars, what do you think about the cultural destruction on US campuses by pro-Palestine, aka modern Maoists? Gay Odyssey, that is a topic that is going to get me in a lot of heat right now covering drama. I'm gonna try and stay away from that topic for now, okay? I have a very nuanced view, okay? Alright.
Neko, she was very unique into my mind. Mostly by that, I'm saying that she's a big giant scar into my brain. And I met Neko through the Cristalli drama. The Cristalli drama was something I wish I never got a part of. But then again, I met some really cool people at the end of the ropes. I met her through Rosarita and Furry Fortress. Rosarita was one of the people who was going after Cristalli. Everyone knows who Cristalli is, but I might give you a short rundown. He is the big art tracer. He is the big weirdo of the internet. He was into a lot of weird stuff. He was doing a lot of...
Well, you know what really gets me, guys, is that it's never just one thing with these people. It's never just one allegation. It's like, not only is he an art tracer, he's a... Like, hello? What's going on? Like, it wasn't enough that he was an art tracer? Like, damn, dude. Like...
stuff to young girls, and he had a fan base, apparently. I don't know how. I'm not gonna tell you the whole entire story, because this is not a Cristalli video. And I also had Furry Fortress in the server. We were going to have a live stream. It was going to interview Peachy and Cream, and we added Nekopon at the last minute, if I remember. The stream was a complete flop. I think the others felt the same, but we didn't say anything about it because we felt bad that the victims had to leave at a short time. They didn't feel like they could answer much questions because we didn't have anyone coming in. So nothing happened. And Neko was very unique, I guess you could say. After the stream happened, she acted like she was some sort of boss. She acted like she had more command in our server. I at first felt like this was kind of suspicious. I didn't trust her right away. Because I was like, what's the point? She's just in here for clout. It's not like she wants to stop anything. She's not here to do anything about Cristalli. She's just going to be a rinse and repeat as everyone else. She's not going to make a file report or anything. She's not a victim. Why should I care? Who are you? And I didn't like her. At all. I was just like, alright, that's cool. And then she started breaking rules. And during the Cristalli drama, there was a big major rule, was the no spy rule. I for sure followed that rule, but I broke it because Neko broke it. She went into the Amino, the Cristalli Amino, and was this username Kusine429.
What?
And at first,
She went into the what? To the what?
and during the Crystalli drama, there was a big major rule was the no spy rule. I for sure followed that rule, but I broke it because Neko broke it. She went into the Amino, the Crystalli Amino, and was this username Kushina429. And
what is the Crystalli? What is the Crystalli Amino? I don't understand what that is. No spying rule. Part of the problem I think with all this is that it's so much of it is just Discord drama, and it's like you all need to speak like normal people language. You know, like I'm not gonna get it. I'm sorry, I'm just not. You have to learn how to speak normie language, okay? What the fuck does it mean? I don't know. I have no idea what that means. I have no idea what that language is. What does that mean? You guys gotta, how do you spy in an art community Discord group? I don't know. Look, if a banana is telling you that you need to learn to speak normie language, things are not going well, okay? Amino is so old social media. Well, I've never heard of it, so it couldn't have been very popular, okay? You still have to explain what the that is, you know? Like, damn, dude. I'm counting on you to help Star. My ADHD is demanding full attention to Dungeon Meshi. Okay, I'm gonna put an ADHD video in the corner, you know, because we can always use that. Okay? Let's see. Icing cookies. That's gonna be the corner video, I think. Icing cookies, maybe like 3 hours or something. Yeah. It's Tumblr but lamer. It's on mobile only, fandom based. Okay, yeah, these people gotta, you know, they gotta be more explanatory, okay? Okay, I found a good one. Okay, great, here we go. Okay, this is the corner video. Okay, there we go.
First, I just was like, all right, I'll join you in it. So I did, and I think I was called Howley Partner, because, you know, I had like a little cat and a little cowboy hat in it. And she was basically going around, making art, posting on there, acting like she was like a young 13-year-old girl or 14-year-old
I mean, kind of true, Deep Sea Monster, okay? But it's not just for you, it's for me too,
girl
okay?
to bake Crystalli. It didn't work, mostly. Instead, she got someone else, which was Tecmo. And you may know that Tecmo 64 drama, everything about that. And that's where things started to hit the road.
I don't know any of these dramas. What is the Tecmo drama?
We started to meet her team, which was her Reborn Destiny team. I won't say their usernames because, like, they don't seem to fit a very major role in this, and they don't know much about Neko, really. Like, there might be her friends, like, they are her friends, most likely, but they don't know what I saw in her. I do feel bad for them. Like, I'm not saying that they're possibly victims or they're possibly this. I do feel bad that I do get the feeling that their friendship is being tarnished or being thrown away second-handedly because she'll replace them. That's what she did to them when me and my friend group joined. And basically, when she was in the Crystalli thing, she would be doing everything. That's what she put her team involved with.
What is Crystalli? The only one that what is Crystalli, guys? I have no idea what Crystalli is. Can somebody explain to me what the Crystalli is? Because I don't know. I don't know what Crystalli is. I don't know what it is.
It was her manager. The manager somehow convinced me to trust her. I trusted him. I let him convince me. Because I was very... like, I didn't expect him to talk to me. Because, for God's sakes, I'm literally just some person on the internet who somehow was involved with the Crystalli drama. So, he talked to me, told me to give Neko a chance. I did. I gave him a warning, though. I give everyone this warning. Everyone that I have met a warning. I can be your bestest friend or your worst enemy. And that is something I have told everyone I have met.
I can be your bestest friend or your worst enemy. And that is something I have told everyone that I've met.
Because I'm scared of being hurt. I don't want to hurt people. I just say that so people can realize that I can be your bestest friend. So let me be your best friend. And you might be asking me what type of experiences I had. Well, I'll tell you basically what I had during that time. It was nice at the beginning. It was very lovely, I guess you could say.
Okay, she says, okay, you may ask what my experiences were. I'm going to tell you what my experiences were. I'm sorry, I gotta pull out the transcript here, because... Sorry, Endo. Okay. You might be asking what type of experiences I had. Well, I'll tell you basically what I had. Okay. She says she's going to tell us basically what she had. Okay. Has anyone ever kept track, like a number counter for how many PDFs there are in the Senate or SCC or ACC? I don't know. It's a good question. It can be bad for two reasons. It can be bad because it could be like it's inflated, or worse because it's not inflated and there's like actually that many, right? Like somebody should keep track. Somebody should have a counter.
Well, I'll tell you basically what I had during that time. It was nice at the beginning. It was very lovely, I guess you could say. I was happy. I was getting closer and closer, and I felt like I was valuable. I felt like I had something. I felt like I was great. That's when I was promoted as secretary, and I thought maybe that means best friend because there was
Secretary to what? To Nekopon? Her manager convinced End0 to give Nekopon a chance. The Nekopon was promoted to manager. She said the beginning was very lovely. Okay. Stardust, they made it Senate 18 plus because of how many PDF files came out from it. Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, I mean, this is why, again, you cannot be having parasocial, relationships with minors. Sorry. What is it with these servers and secretaries? I don't know. When do I get a secretary? And you know what? I'm willing to bet that the secretary position was not paying, okay? Okay, so she says, it was lovely to begin with. Give Neko a chance. I did. I gave him a warning, though. I can be your bestest friend, or I can be your worst enemy. You might be asking me what type of experience I had. Well, I'll tell you basically what I had. During that time, it was nice. It was very lovely, I guess you could say. Okay? When she was friends with Nekopon, okay? Or they were friends with Nekopon. I don't know what pronouns this person is.
During that time. It was nice at the beginning. It was very lovely, I guess you could say. I was happy. I was getting closer and closer, and I felt like I was valuable. I felt like I had something. I felt like I was great. That's when I was promoted as secretary, and I thought maybe that means best friend because there was.
I was promoted secretary, and I thought maybe that means best friend. What? What? Chat? Somebody elaborate on this for me? What? Chat. Somebody. I thought that maybe means best friend. How old was this person? It sounds like an 8-year-old talking. Are you 8? This person sounds parasocial. Yeah, just a little bit. I thought secretary means best friend. That's literally 8-year-old. That's like 8-year-old logic. I was very happy. It was very lovely, you could say. What? Oh, the Crystalli person was a tracer who was selling the nudes of minors in the animation community. Jesus Christ. Damn. Okay.
I was great. That's when I was promoted as secretary, and I thought maybe that means best friend because there was Neko, the manager, and there was me. So basically, it was like there's kind of like a little rubric there, and that was after me. That's where my friends were. They weren't my friends at the time. They saw me as Neko's little lapdog. Essentially, I would bark if they don't listen to Neko because the manager would bark at me. You see, me and the manager, I'm a piece of I suck. At the time, I deserved it.
Oh my god. Wait, what? Did I skip ahead by accident? My bad. Okay. Sorry.
It's like there's kind of like a little rubric there, and that was after me. That's where my friends were. They weren't my friends at the time. They saw me as Neko's little lapdog. Essentially, I would bark if they don't listen to Neko because the manager would bark at me. You see, me and the manager would bark at our supposed friends.
This person is god awful at telling a story. Did anybody help them with this? Like, did they ask for advice from anybody? Because they do not know how to tell a story. What is going on here? I cannot follow. I don't know what's going on. Am I too boomer brained for this? What's going on? Am I too old? So this person was friends with Neko to the point she was referred to as a lapdog, and we're supposed to feel sorry why. I can't find my eyeshadow brush. Where is it? God damn it, dude. So Enla knows more about End0? Okay. I'll ask Enla. Like a lapdog in a furry way or a lapdog in a somehow weirder way? Well, it's just a figure of speech, right? Human knows more too? Okay, I will message them. Where are they? Hey there. I don't even remember what question I was asking.
And if they were bark friends at the time, they saw me as Neko's little lapdog. Essentially, I would bark if they don't listen to Neko because the manager would bark at me. You see, me and the manager would bark at our supposed friends. And if they didn't get the information we want, we took it out on them. Because they didn't get the information we wanted, or they broke a rule. And that rule was to don't share any information about the Crystalli things that we have to anyone. Because if you do, you are scum.
Don't share any of the information. That rule was to don't share. That somebody needs to look over this person's shoulder anytime they make a video from now on, okay?
That was essentially what it was. And these people that we met were mostly with people who had ties with other users, which I found interesting. Tecmo gave us some new friends because he says like, oh, one's a great artist, one's another great artist, and I think you'll like them. And we didn't know much about them. At first, I didn't. tend to trust them because, you know, new people, new faces, I don't like them. And then that's how we met Temper. Temper, at first, she did not like the fact that Tecmo was around and Tecmo was being defended because Tecmo is a predator. That was the thing going around. I'm not gonna say anything because I don't know what really happened.
Dude, I'm sorry. I'm messaging people trying to figure out how old this person was. Okay, so they were 17 when they started interacting with Neko, right? Apparently they were 17. Stardust, ask Kumo what the Endo is trying to say in this video. Look, I'm gonna do some analysis. I think Kumo has already said in the chat that he did not know what she was saying, or they were saying. Took it out on them how? How do you take it out on them in an online setting? Good question.
That's how we met Temper. Temper, at first, she did not like the fact that Tecmo was around and Tecmo was being defended because Tecmo is a predator. That was the thing going around. I'm not gonna say anything because I don't know what really happened. I'm still confused to this day because like there is still information about Tecmo and Temper. I'm not gonna say anything about that. This is the past. This is like past stuff. This is not current stuff. So please, if I bring up Tecmo, do not be thinking about now. I'm thinking about past right now. So please. That stuff
Star, has Leo addressed the call from yesterday at all? I don't know what call you're talking about.
Was very dirty because it was.
Oh, you mean the Rosa call? Yeah, I plan to probably ask him a couple of questions on that, so.
It was very scary to talk about. There's something about Neko that she did, and I don't know if I have anything to. I can't prove this, but this is what I remember in the group. I was part of the chats. I was a part of everything. I was technically in every call. There was a call specifically where we were going to make a stream about Temper Flash. This stream was to get rid of her. Not like specifically get rid of her, but like basically tarnish her name that nobody else could get to like trust her, basically. We wanted to get rid of Temper because she was trash talking about Tecmo. And that's when the user Springrose came up and was commenting on Neko stuff saying, if you want to talk to Temper, you have to talk to me first about Tecmo. You need to talk to me first. And Neko didn't like this because, you know, Springrose was being demanding. Why would she be demanding about this? Why would she be involved with this? I was just like, I mean, that sounds kind of bratty. Like, you know, at the time I was like, that's a little bratty of that to happen. You know, it's kind of disgusting. You know, it's kind of like a little brat stuff, you know? We were very defensive about Tecmo because Tecmo was basically our prize information because he was the closest to Crystalli and we had him and that was ours. Basically in the Nekopon group, any information we have, we don't share. No one else in the Crystalli group will have this. Like basically, if you're a Crystalli hater back then and you weren't part of the Nekopon thing, we will not give you the information unless we want to release it on ourselves. And that was Neko has to release it. None of us. None of us get credit. None of us gets anything. We only just get this. Thank you.
I have no idea what she said for the past minute and a half. I have no idea what she's been saying for the past minute and a half. I have no idea.
That's all. I did get one shout out in one of her live streams was that Lizard was my hype girl. She didn't give me anything. She just said, Lizard's my hypo. Say thank you. And tell your lover. Just leave a little emojis and then that's it. That's all. I was just like, okay, that's cool. You know, I was pretty happy because I was like, yay, I'm doing a good job. That's Temper and Springrose. Like the Springrose, Temper, the Tecmo stuff, that was a mess. I do think that the whole situation between Temper and Springrose should have been between them. But we had to get involved because we found out that Temper was a victim of Crystalli, and we had to protect her by all costs because she was our bio information. So yeah, that was kind of a thing. And we kind of guilt-tripped Temper to make a report on Crystalli because we wanted to. She never did. I don't blame her because it's a really difficult job to report on someone because I just found out myself too. I'll tell you that later. So, you see, I feel bad because we were guilt-tripping Temper to report on Crystalli because if she didn't, there will be more victims. That's what basically the manager has said. Also, that's what I said. Because I was being a dumb child. I was literally a kid at the time. I did not know what I was saying half the time. I don't know why anyone even
Okay. I was being a dumb kid at the time. Okay. I want to say, at 17 years old, I'm not holding you as responsible as somebody who's over 18. But at 17, you do know a little bit what you're doing. We guilt-tripped Temper to report on Crystalli. That's wild. Yeah. Liz Hard is my hyper. I have no idea what that means. I have no idea. I'm so confused. What was the date that this was published? July 19, 2020. I was a kid. I didn't know about guilt tripping. Man, hi Maya, how's it going? Okay, yeah. She just admitted to guilt tripping the victim star. Yeah, okay. But I was a kid. That's what she's saying. I was a kid. Oh, okay.
Listen to me.
Okay, just a second. So you see, I feel bad because we were guilt-tripping Temper to report on Crystalli. Because if she didn't, there will be more victims. That's basically what the manager said. That's also what I said, because I was being dumb. Being a dumb child. I was literally a kid at the time. You were 17, right? Wait, if you're under 18, does that mean guilt-tripping is no longer something that you're cognizant of doing? Oh god, this person's doing Jesus cookies. Nice banana. Well, thank you. I will be on camera soon. I just, you know, because I never have my makeup done before I start stream. I put on the banana, so. And the icing cookie video lost my interest. Yeah. Yeah. It lost my interest as well. Give me a second. I will put on another one. Icing is always like a good one, I feel, you know. At 17, you should know what guilt tripping is. I knew what that's like when I was 12. Yeah. 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 Okay. Maybe like one of these cooking videos or something. Give me a second. Tiny food, icing cookies, and like chocolate sculpting is good. What did you think of Leo Convoy's response? So I only watched part of it, the part that I could actually comment on, you know? I'll probably watch more later, but sorry guys, I'm just trying to find a good corner video. Let's see. Like, yeah, probably the, there's like a baking one, I think. Let me see. Oh, there's the tiny food. There's a tiny food one. Okay. Yeah, I found the tiny food one. There's also a baking one. That looks good as well. I'll just do the tiny food one. Okay, that didn't work. Second. There we go. All right. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I was a kid. Okay. All right. I was a kid. Okay.
I just found out myself too. I'll tell you that later. So, you see, I feel bad because we were guilt tripping Temper to report on Crystalli, because if she didn't, there will be more victims. That's what basically the manager has said. Also, that's what I said. Because I was being a dumb child. I was literally a kid at the time. I did not know.
I was literally a kid at the time. Oh, okay. All right.
What I was saying half the time. I don't know why anyone even listened to me. The only thing good about me was that I knew that if we stayed quiet, information would be released. You know, don't say anything, don't brag about it, don't do anything. That was like the smartest thing about us. We didn't brag. The only time we bragged is if we released the information, that's it. We just say, oh look, this just happened. Oh look, this is what we found out. That's it. We just say that. We didn't post anything about like, oh, we're spying on Crystalli. Oh, we're doing this on Crystalli. We don't say anything. We just say, oh, you know, average day, average show. That's what was smart about us. And the thing is that that whole entire scenario led to many things. I think
Maya says, I was 17 years old, 11 months, and 20 days old. I couldn't have known adult things, yeah.
though that was just plain dumb. I wish that.
OMG, they talk so big in the Rosa Call, and this is them. Wait, were they talking in the Rosa Call? I had to look it up now. Oh my god. I know they cried, but I didn't know that they actually talked. Rosa Ramsey Call. And demanded an apology. Oh, shit. You're right. That did happen. Let me see. Show transcript. She was the one crying and demanding multiple apologies. Never accepts any of them. Damn. Okay, let's see. Endo. Whoops. Wait, I think I found it. Where was it? It's this one.
Quick, hello, victim. My name is Coyote Lovely.
Hi, I'm Endo, or you could call me Emmy Prince.
Hello, Endo.
Hi.
I really can't wait for the part where we speak to your mother, because maybe she'll tell us about the nightmares.
Points. Then I'm going to open it up to Endo, because Endo is actually a victim of Necopon. So want to open that up first.
Like Endo, after you continue to associate with Star Giant, after what you found out about them, you don't know what to say.
It's just confusing.
It's
I don't
confusing
know who to
because you
trust.
have such a tiny brain I wish I could have you thrown into an asylum because you are that insane.
Oh, there's that Zaid guy. When she stated, sorry, Endo, for allowing a child predator to hurt you. What do I search for to get to Endo's part? I don't remember where they speak.
You, on the other hand.
Those without any talent have to.
You don't excuse mental disorders or physical capabilities or whatever.
Shut the f up.
You really don't really accuse me of that, but I think they just made fun of.
Is there a way we can get Rosa's DMs with Star Giant? Because I'm low-key
Oh,
wondering.
there is a way, but good luck trying to walk this mush brain through it.
That's true. I'm wondering, will you give me those DMs between you and Star? Because, you know, the fact that you're telling me that you tried to talk about Nekopon with Star before?
No, what we can do is, because...
Okay, yeah, I don't care, but... Oh, yeah, I thought this is funny. Most shocking interrogation you've ever heard. This is... No, this is wild because this. I feel like if art commentary were a real community, that's what it would be, you know? But a real family, let's say. Wow, skipping around really does show how malicious they were. Yeah, crazy. Okay, back to this.
We never did anything to Spring Rose. I wish we didn't hurt her. I wish we didn't do anything to her. Because, to be honest, the girl just found out about her girlfriend. Like, the girl found out about them, like, doing things in the past. Like, I don't know. I'm not saying this is, like, 100% that Temper did this.
Wait, what?
That whole entire scenario, average day, no, that's it. We just say that. We didn't post anything about, like, oh, we're spying on Crystalli. Oh, we're doing this on Crystalli. We don't say anything. We just say, oh, you know, average day, average show. That's what was smart about us. And the thing is that that whole entire scenario led to many things. I think, though, that was just plain dumb. I wish that we never did anything to Spring Rose. I wish we didn't hurt her. I wish we didn't do anything to her. Because, to be honest, the girl just found out about her girlfriend. Like, the girl...
I wish we never did anything to Spring Rolls. Who is Spring Rolls?
Found out about them, like, doing things in the past. Like, I don't know. I'm not saying this is, like, 100% that Temper did this, Temper did that. Because that stuff, I am not touching. I'm saying that Spring Rose was scared. She was terrified. I can't say anything, but all I can say is she has improved as a person. And I'm so damn proud of her. I am so happy to be contacting her. I'm so happy to be her friend.
What did they do to Spring Rolls? I'm so confused. Who is Spring Rolls and what did they do to her? One of the people they guilt tripped. Okay. So this person was basically complicit in everything that Nekopon did. Yeah, well, I got to the part where she says, or they say, I was a dumb child. I was a kid. When justifying guilt tripping people.
Her. And that's coming from me. I was a very spiteful person. I was very mean. I was very brooding. I was a little lapdog, for God's sakes. So that's some good news right there. This is like present talk right there. Like,
how about this
Spring
person?
Has changed. She has done many things.
How about this person apologize to people? You were 17. You were not like a child. Do I hold you as responsible as somebody who's like 25? No. But you were still 17, a few months away from being 18.
She loves herself. She loves her life. And that's what I'm happy about. The one thing I do hate is that I was involved with that spring stream. That should have never happened. That was literally disgusting. After that, we were planning on taking down Kenny the Hedgehog. And I won't say we were successful, but we kind of were. You see, Neko, she wasn't publicly involved, but, you know, she was throwing some little jabs at Kenny, saying, like, I don't want to hear it from a red hedgehog talking about redrawing OCs or recreating the OCs of Crystalli. I don't want to hear it from a Sonic recolor. A red Sonic recolor. Basically, she was drawing jabs on Kenny the Hedgehog. She was like, she didn't like Kenny. I did it because, you know, Neko convinced me to hate her. I was convinced.
I'm so confused. What is going on? What is she talking about? Jabs at Kenny. Okay, I don't know who Kenny is. Who is Kenny?
And I was just like, she's the oldest. I should believe her because I'm a child. I was a kid. Let me repeat this again. I was a kid.
Neko convinced me to hate her. I was convinced, and I was just like, she's the oldest, I should believe her because I'm a child. I was a kid. Let me repeat this again. I was a kid. I was convinced to hate her because I was a kid. Okay. You can just be like, I was wrong. You don't have to be like, I was a kid. You can just be like, I was wrong.
You know, Neko convinced me to hate her. I was convinced, and I was just like, she's the oldest. I should believe her because I'm a child. I was a kid.
You
Let me repeat this again.
Okay, ma'am, I'm sorry. You did not think that. You did not think that. When you're 17, you're not thinking, oh, I'm going to believe this person because I am a child. No, you're thinking, oh, this person is giving me all this information. This person's a dirtbag. Yeah, I'm going to hate them too. because I trust this person who's talking to me. It's as simple as that. Don't blame it on being a kid. Just be like, look, I was wrong. I was misinformed.
I was a kid. So, yeah, that was a very interesting take. And all the streams that I was a part of, like specifically the Spree Roast stream, okay, I was in there, and I'll tell you how. I was talking, and I said, because like apparently Spree Roast had a plan to use me, but that seems like to backfire, because she never talked to me. Like, I never talked to her, because like something happened between that, before everything, the Spring stream. Spring left a call. She left a call between me and the manager. I was by myself, and then Spring was telling me that Temper's fans are harassing her, and I'm like, just make a post to your fans and not mess with her. Like, that's what I'm hearing. Like, supposedly that's what's going on. That's why Temper's fans are attacking her, and that's why Spring's fans are attacking her. I don't know what's going on. I don't even know anything about that. And I just heard, just make a post. And then she's like, I did. It's on my stories. I'm like, but the stories don't last that long. They last for like 48, like 24 hours and they're gone. She's like, I did. And I'm like, just post it publicly on like an actual post so it won't be deleted, so it won't be gone. And then Spring told me she needed to take a break, and she left the chats. And the manager was gone for 5 minutes, and Spring had so happened disappeared. I don't blame Spring, because literally that is the most hardest thing to deal with. I never took it as a grain of salt that she was going through pain. I did not take it at all. All I saw it was as a job, because that's what they taught me to do. See everything I talk to, every person I talk to as a job. I shouldn't care about their feelings at all.
Seems
only
like you
if they're
still have
valuable. That's when we give them the
Seems like you still have that pattern.
best hospitality. And that's when something happened that night with me and the manager. And that was by scaring the living daylights out of me, triggering my episodes, I guess you could say. I don't blame him. Like, I don't blame him, because like, I didn't even know I had this. I didn't even know I suffer with this condition. It's kind of hard to deal with. Like, I didn't even know I had this at all. I didn't even know. And he was scaring me.
Your
He scared me
episodes.
so much.
Oh my god, this person is so bad at telling stories. What episodes? The triggered my episode. What is your episode? What are your episodes? What do you mean? I didn't know I suffered with this condition. What condition? What? I can't stand the small bean defense. I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy, guys. I'm just a little guy.
Oh my god, how do I explain this? I had a complete mental breakdown. He didn't stop. He kept on going at it. He kept on messing with me. He kept on hurting me. He kept on telling me how much of a piece of shit I am, how I failed, and how I let Spring go. How I failed and I ruined Neko's chances. How I ruined everything. I'm a piece of shit. I suck. At the time, I deserved it. I thought I deserved it because I f***ed up. I f***ed up Big Chief. That's what I felt like. I felt like a big, huge disappointment. I felt like I ruined the group. I felt like I did everything wrong, and I believed him. And I tried so hard after that to make.
There might be some truthfulness here that this manager person, who she still hasn't named, or they haven't named, there might be some truth here that the manager was actually being pretty mean to End0's, but I don't know that anything that changes anything in the rest of this video, you know?
Myself feel redeemable. And I found out that I didn't deserve it. All I asked for was an apology.
If anything, yeah, this is crazy. End0's was more complicit in Nekopon's actions and had the gall to yell at Rosa, who had nothing to do with Nekopon's actions. He was 15. The manager was the kid getting groomed in her story. Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
He never gave it to me. I really wanted it. I wanted to be told I was good again.
You don't get that from you don't get that from a peer, dude. You get that from, okay, I have no, but Star, End0's watched her friends get groomed, so they're the victim. Oh, okay, no, you were complicit in a bunch of pretty actions here. You're more complicit in what Rosa, you're more complicit in the Nekopon than Rosa ever was. Are they seriously crying that a younger child than them, that was groomed, didn't tell them they did a good job? Yeah, apparently. I wanted to be told I was good again. Not beating the lapdog allegations tonight. No. Maybe that's why they still go hard on defending their actions to Rosa. They refuse to take their own accountability, like a self-defense mechanism. Damn, dude. Get a load of this person. I was a kid at 17, but the manager is 15. Jesus.
Just wanted him to just tell me I was valuable again.
I just wanted him to tell me I was valuable again.
So I tried so hard to do anything.
Oh my god, I can imitate it word for word.
Things for her. I just wanted her.
I just wanted her
to be happy so I could be happy. I didn't know I was hurting people to make her happy.
What the are you saying? What are you saying? What is going on here? Oh my god. We have to... Yo, is this theater club? Basically. Yes, it is. Yes. The answer is yes. This is theater club. Okay. Sorry. Just a second. I have to do this because I think it's so funny. Okay. Just a second. Okay. Alright. Okay.
Hard after that to make myself feel and I found out that I didn't deserve it. All I asked for was an apology. He never
All I asked for was an apology. Wait. Oh my god, dude.
gave it to me. I really wanted it.
I really wanted it. I just wanted him to tell me I was good again. Oh my god, dude.
Just wanted him to just tell me I was valuable again.
I just wanted him to tell me I was valuable again.
So I tried so hard to do it. Good things for her. I just wanted her.
I just wanted her
Be happy so I could be happy.
to be happy so I could be happy.
I didn't know I was hurting people.
I didn't even know most people, very people to make her happy. Oh my god.
To make her happy. I just wanted him to be happy.
I just wanted him to be happy.
Me too. Even if it hurt me.
Even if it hurt me. I just wanted him to be happy too. Even if it hurt me.
I loved him.
Because I loved him. I loved him as a brother. Their voice gets higher and higher as they cry. Jesus Christ.
I didn't know.
I didn't know.
I messed up at the time. I didn't know I didn't deserve it.
I didn't know. I didn't deserve it. I didn't know. I messed up at the time. I didn't know. Okay. Imagine uploading this and thinking, yeah, this is the winner. Oh my god, I actually put Gymnopedie #1 on in the background. It worked so well. Oh, dude, I might have to do that now. Just a second.
I made it to Suryuta.
Oh, sorry. Am I not logged in? I should be. Okay. You still think the banana makes it so damn... Dude. Oh my god. Okay. Let's watch the rest of the video here, okay? Dude. Why do they give me so much fuel? Don't give me this fuel. What is wrong with you?
I just wanted to show that's how I felt. I didn't expect that type of feeling to happen to me. So back to what I was saying. That plan to use me never worked because of that incident. Now
it clearly worked somehow because you were just crying in your thing and you couldn't edit that out. Why would you leave that in your video? They think this is reasonable. They have no idea. No, this is like the most cringe I've ever seen.
Neko has never given me any proof of spring planning.
It's gonna happen a couple more times in the video. Are you kidding me?
To use me. I never seen any plans to actually go after me. If anything, the plan was never effective. If it did happen, then it must have not worked because nothing happened. Spring is not some diabolically evil girl on the internet. She's just a girl who was scared. Like, of course she was like being all mad and everything, but she was mad because her friends were against her. You're gonna be petty about your friends, about dumb things. It's just how friendship goes. Now, the spring stream was very much of a mess because the video never really covered much. We talked about it, then we started crying, and then Neko says that she is no longer silenced. The thing is, Neko always states she's silenced. She even told me and the manager that we silenced her because we told her we don't want that stream to happen. We should just work on Reborn Destiny.
I'm so lost right now. So somebody told her that Spring Rolls was gonna make a video on her or was gonna use her or something, and then she didn't. And then Neko says, Neko has never given me any proof of Spring planning to use me. Okay. She was mad because her friends were against her. You're gonna be petty about your friends about dumb things. This is how friendship goes. Now, the spring stream was very much of a mess because the video never really covered much. We talked about it then. We started crying. What is this?
We started crying, and then...
By the way, let me just 1 second. There was a comment I saw earlier, and I wanted to highlight it. Oh, Amy says, oh my god, I don't know why and how YouTube suggested me this stream, but I'm here for whatever the hell this is. Let's go. This person came in while it was just full screen banana crying, and the window was gone. So funny. What a king or queen. Oh, there's a raid? The lolcow concentration in the Senate server / community is insane. Thank you! Thank you, Malcolm, for the raid. Hope you're doing well. I'm very resentful of Malcolm for also saying that I look like Brittany Simon during Asian American Heritage Month, and you are doing me like this. You are saying this about me during Asian American Heritage Month. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh gosh. Brown Brittany Simon. It's Asian American Heritage Month. If you insult me, it is a crime, okay? I'm calling the cops, okay? Thank you for the raid, Malcolm. Hope you're doing well. Okay, let's resume.
Neko says that she is no longer silenced. The thing is, Neko always states she's silenced. She even told me, the manager, that we silenced her. Because we told her we don't.
Wait, what? Okay, so the spring streams, whatever, they cried about it. Then Neko is saying she's no longer silenced. Neko states she was silenced. She even told me and the manager that we silenced her. What does that mean? How old was Nekopon, by the way? Oh my god, this is amazing. Okay. Okay, damn. Deep Sea Monster. Thank you for this wonderful meme that you sent me. Can you turn on captions? Sure. How old was Nekopon? Okay. Look at this meme. Look at this banger meme from Deep Sea Monster. It's time to go. Was I a good lapdog? No, you were horrible. Crying. Fucking the crying, dude. This is such a banger. Oh my god. Neko is like 24. Okay. Yeah, then it was just certainly a little bit weird. Yeah. Just say. Just a little bit weird, guys. Just a little bit.
The spring stream was very much of a mess because the video never really covered much. We talked about it.
Share it. Go share it. Put it somewhere. I don't know. I'll retweet it.
Then we started crying, and then Neko says that she is no longer silenced. The thing is, Neko always states she's silenced. She even told me, the manager, that we silenced her. Because we told her we don't want that stream to happen. We should just work on Reborn Destiny and to stick on that. But we silenced her. She even said once that Peachy silenced her. Everyone silenced her. Because
Who's
she can't
Peachy?
speak her mind out. She'll always say that, no matter what. Now, the stream went up. Neko's no longer silenced. But we celebrated over destroying a girl's life. We celebrated over destroying a girl's own stability for herself. We destroyed her. We destroyed a lot of things in her. I feel so terribly bad for it. I don't want anyone to go through this. I don't even wish this upon my worst enemy.
Who did they destroy? Did they destroy Spring Rolls? Is that who she's talking about? Sorry, you have my permission to post it. I don't give a shit. Well, I probably shouldn't post it. It's not going to be good form of me, right? If I'm interviewing somebody, so maybe on Sunday. Okay, the spring stream. So they're talking about the spring stream, and I'm guessing they're talking about ruining spring rolls or whatever. Okay.
But for Neko, that was a dream come true for her. Now, thinking about it, Neko always never really showed empathy towards the people that she went after. And
oh, this is rich. This is rich coming from you. Okay, this is rich. Very rich coming from this person, right? Never showed empathy. You should share it in the Discord, Deep Sea Monster. I think a lot of people would like it. Nekopon never showed empathy to the people she went after. Okay, you are one to speak. You are one to speak. Because there was not a whole lot of empathy for Rosa in that call, was there? Spoiler, it was a cooking stream and they ruined the spring rolls. Terrible.
She didn't even care if Spring was saying that she was sad or she was gonna do something to herself. No. We only thought about what she did.
She didn't even care that Spring Roll was saying she was sad, she was gonna do something to herself. Like, you didn't care about Rosa having a seizure. You still think that Rosa deserved it. Okay.
Us. We never talked to Spring, we never talked it out. No, instead, we just went and made a stream. I do not demand.
Moral of the story, if Neko would have let Emmy have the 15-year-old instead, Emmy would be just another Rosa. Ooh, true. So is the 15-year-old manager the person who was End0's like partner or whatever? Yeah, End0 didn't care either, admitting to guilt tripping them. I was a kid. 17, okay.
And Neko to take down the stream, but I wish that stream never happened. I did say I was not a victim, but my voice is a part of that stream. So I do wish that stream was down. Now, while
okay, so the 15-year-old was allegedly groomed by Nekopon. Do we know who that person is? Have they come out and said their piece? Have they told their thing? Or is this all just coming from End0?
Thinking about all this, I started to concern myself with Neko and the manager's relationship. I won't say the manager's age due to privacy, but Neko and the manager have had a huge age gap. The reason why I mention this is because Neko has shown hints about her relationship with him and his age. She implied that the manager was young, and too young for her. She had admitted that she had sexual roleplays with him on private calls. She always seemed like she was flirting with him in calls with everyone as well.
Okay, that's a little bit weird, yeah.
Mind you, she did this when she was having her boyfriend. But it kind of made me and the others uncomfortable about it as well. You see, The manager's age was a very big factor towards me because I was young too, and me being young and him being young, I somehow developed some sort of feelings towards him, which leads to the Friday night incident. The Friday night incident was a very big embarrassment towards myself, but I was having feelings towards him. I must have not did a very good job at hiding it, but because I was a teen, I never really understood what these type of feelings I had, because to be honest, I never really had those type of feelings with many people at all. And Neko, I told her point blank, I like the manager. She started to make fun of me, saying that you embarrass him, right? He would tell you, but he's scared he might hurt your feelings. She was telling me all of this when he was out, when he went to go do something. And then when he came back, I was about to tear up and cry. I felt like I was beating up on my own friend. Because I trusted Neko, and Neko always claimed that the relationship wasn't that much of a deal because she had a boyfriend at the time, and that everything was.
I'm so confused. Was it or was it not a big deal? Now, Endo protects him and screeches at the top of her lungs if you bring him up. Did Endo ever get with this person or no? I think it's kind of... Fun fact, she accused him of abuse to her friends and screeched and berated them for confronting him, where she admitted she made it all up. Oh god, dude, that's so up. A crush seems to be an understatement. This bitch is in love and throwed off she's a bunny boiler. What does that mean?
It's just role playings. These were just characters from the Reborn Destiny series. There wasn't much of a big issue. So when I told her this, she hurt me. She just tried to destroy everything I ever thought. She got me scared. So then I told him a big lie that my lizard tank needed to be cleaned.
You were okay, you were complicit in this. I'm so confused. So this person is saying that their crush, that they had a crush on this person, that they knew that Neko and the manager, who's 15 by the way, had erotic role-played or whatever in calls, and she was okay with it. A bunny boiler is a reference to the movie Fatal Attraction. The nutcase woman boils a guy's pet rabbit out of spite. Oh. She was adamantly going after the Neko person and having a mental breakdown to him about it. He allegedly kept telling her to stop, and she didn't, so he left her. Okay, I'm sorry. Kuma says, yeah, they e-dated briefly while she recorded this video, but he dumped her because she kept predator hunting. Jesus Christ. And by that, I mean she was adamantly going after the Neko person, having a mental breakdowns to him about it. He allegedly kept telling her to stop, and she didn't, so he left her. Damn. Okay. Yeah, he definitely dodged a bullet.
It was so dirty, very dirty. I needed to go, so I left.
Dirty?
And then I went right away to one of my friends, and I called him crying about it. I was scared. I was so sad.
Scared?
I felt like I was alone. I went through a family death during that time too, so I was already having some other factors in my head. And during this time, I was away. I was trying to figure out my feelings towards the manager. And, well, apparently, she was going around making me look like the fool's idiot in our group. To make me look like I was pathetic, to make me look like I was dumb for liking him. I am a fool, and that I should be shamed for. She tried to get everyone in the group to rile up against me, but nobody wanted to. So she tried to keep on going at it, but nobody did. People were just concerned that I was gone. They were worried about me. And apparently she was talking smack about my family behind my back. And then they told me she had the goal to act like she cared about me before she was talking smack about me. I was so confused by this. Why would she do this? And I was told about this later on, once I came back, because while I was out, I did have one big thing. I talked to Spring Rose. I'm not gonna lie about that. I talked to Spring Rose with my other friend at the time, who I will call C. C was having a conversation with Neko, because apparently Spring Rose uploaded an apology video, and Neko did not like it.
Endo is morbidly obese, lives with her mom, and can't hold a job, turning 25 next year. If you needed more perspective of how much a mess she is. Jesus. I had to step away to unfuck my OES standards and come back to find that Malcolm has dumped me in hell. Welcome, Mr. Mollusk. Jesus. This is some high school ass drama. Yeah, it is. It's just like people being catty bitches to each other. Damn.
Was saying how she deserves pain. She deserves to be lonely as she was. Spring deserves to die. Spring deserves all these horrible things upon her. Spring deserves to be hacked. Spring deserves every type of pain. And
Kind of like what you did to
she
Rosa,
was
right?
just being horrible, saying that, oh, Spring never even mentioned our username. Spring never said sorry. She just said sorry for her actions, but she never said sorry to us. But C had said that Spring went up and gave her apology. More like C has went up to Spring for an apology, and Spring gave it to her. Neko was angry. She did not like that. She was seeing C as a pathetic person, and seeing her as a weak-minded person, as long as the manager saw her as that. So C told Neko, look, I'm gonna talk to Spring and try to have a truce with her, so we can get this done and be done, because we shouldn't be doing this. What's the point of being angry? She made an apology video, she's done. Neko says that it was a poor apology, it was pathetic, and it was bad. And Neko was insulting the stream while I was out. Well, Spring's stream, well, actually Spring's video. So he came up to me asking for help to make sure that, nothing bad happens to her, and I said I'll be part of the call so she won't be feeling alone. Because she shouldn't. So I went in there to be there for my friend, and we talked to Spring. Spring at first was confused at what we were asking. She was thinking that we were saying truth. But in reality, we were asking for a truce. Because I felt bad. I felt terribly wrong. Spring isn't horrible. She was scared. That's what I realized about it the whole entire time, and she asked for one thing. If there was a possibility to take the stream down. So then, C had to tell Spring that Neko's out to get her. And she needs to hide and stay low. That's what we did. That's what I told her, because C told me everything. Then, that's when the group fell apart. You see, C went into Neko and asked her, look, can we take the stream down? Neko got mad and angry.
Like 3 of their 5 stills are crying. Yeah, it is. It's wild. It's wild. She first started grudging against me because I told Akumu, my best friend, that she was going around telling people they were a couple. This was news to him. I also showed him what she looked like. Damn, that's wild.
Saying that you're silencing us, you made a deal with—
She's trying to make Discord drama sound like the diary of Anne Frank. Goddamn, that's so true. That's so true. Spring Rolls becomes Anne Frank in this story. Holy is there a Discord Holocaust going on? Oh my god.
Spring, how dare you? You backstabber! You liar! Why would you do this? And the thing is that during this whole entire Spring Rose thing, we painted C as our main victim. We told her she was our main victim. So, of course, C had said one thing. I'm a victim. When I say let's take down the stream, she didn't like it. One of C's friend, Jay, entered and said that there's no point to even have it up. We should just take it down. So 2 of the victims have said, let's just take down the stream. There's no point. And if she does anything bad, we could just put it back up there. She's already scared of us. What's the point? Neko was saying that you're silencing me, you're silencing me, you're silencing me, you're letting her silence me, you're letting her silence us. How could you do this? I'm a victim too. You know, I'm a victim. She goes around saying that. And once C had finally put her foot down, she got the manager in, trying to defend her. Our group started to fall apart more and more. I entered the chat. I told them to act like I wasn't a part of that call with Spring. Because I needed to find out what they were planning to do to C. I needed to find out what they're planning to do with my friend Jay. So I entered, and I said, what the f is going on? It seems like you guys are putting a pig head on a stick. And they're saying, oh, how could they put you back in here? And I'm like, no, I want them to put me back in here. Seeing how you guys act was not good. This is not right. And you see, Spring has something wrong with her. And that factor really went into my head, because when I chat with her, she didn't even understand what I was saying half the time. She didn't even know what I was talking about. She doesn't understand certain things at a certain extent.
Maybe it's
I'm
not
saying
that she... Okay, maybe... Okay. Oy vey, Stardust. Her whole thing is going around different communities, sexually harassing and obsessing over content creators. Last I heard, she moved to the Minecraft small streaming community. So... Oh, dude. Okay. Is the video sped that it makes her sound like a cooked up gerbil? Yes, it's sped up. It's 1.25 speed. Maybe it's you, it's not Spring. Exactly. Maybe Spring doesn't have anything wrong with her. Maybe you can't tell a story or communicate for your life.
Done wrong is invalid. Yes, she has done wrong. But she apologized for them, and she has not done anything since then. At that moment, Spring was dead. There was no information about Spring. She only said her apology, that's it. That was the end of it. But Neko tried to keep on going at it. She wouldn't let Spring go, essentially. And then Neko was getting angry and angry. I was in a call with the manager and her. And then they were saying that they wanted to take down my friend C. Saying that, oh, how could she say that? Why would she do that? She's a bitch. How could she say that? And I told the manager, listen, there's no point. We shouldn't be doing this. And I said, listen, there's no point. Once again. And I said that Spring is having something wrong with them. The manager told me that if I said that one more time, he would tell me to shut the f up. And I obliged. and just said, why were we doing this? What's the point? And then they were saying that they were planning to do something to C, and I told them, don't do anything. Leave her alone. Don't do anything. Leave them alone. They didn't do anything. They didn't do anything wrong. I was getting very defensive because I didn't like this. I didn't like this actual turn of events. They were planning on taking down their own friend member, and then C left. C came
Friend
back
member?
later on, well, in DM wise, and had a plan for all of us to escape Neko's grasp. And I found out that, well, this is when I actually did find out that Neko was talking
Escape-
smack about me when I was
I'm
out.
sorry. Escape Neko's grasp. Okay. What does that mean? What does that mean? Escape Neko's grasp. The manager was telling you to shut up. What? And so wait, this Endo person is a predator hunter too? Maybe you shouldn't be a predator hunter if your excuse whenever you need to take accountability is, oh, I'm a small bean, I was a kid. I don't know. Is she reciting a docudrama? Goddamn, my ass fell asleep a long time ago. Yeah, I don't know. This is the worst video. Thanks, Stardust, for ruining my day. Look, cringe. At least I gave you a performance of my life, okay? I gave you the performance of a lifetime. Alright? Endo making it sound like she and others were stuck in a basement. Yeah. Stars apparently should stalk her as well. Damn, dude. Look, our commentary community, I've realized, is terrible at documenting. I don't know if I believe half the that our commentary community alleges about each other. Like, holy it puts the newspaper on its skin so I can be a lapdog again. Oh my god, dude. That's so good.
I was so hurt. I felt so betrayed. I felt lost. All my
I felt so betrayed. I felt so lost. Just a second.
friends slowly left Neko, and I was the last one to leave.
Stardust, you should clip the crying banana. Yeah, maybe I'll go back and clip it. That's so funny.
I told Neko, why would you do this to me? How could you do this? I told you. You promised you won't tell anyone. Why would you do this to me? I had to tell the manager first because if I text Neko, she wouldn't even listen to me. She would ignore me. She would give me a sob story instead. I just wanted to hear one apology. I wanted to give her a chance before I
An apology for what? I'm sorry. An apology for what? Oh, because she was talking smack about her. Okay.
ties with hers. I just wanted to hear an apology. And I would tell her what I did with the spring roast thing. Because I felt like I did wrong with the spring thing, but reality, I know I didn't do wrong. Because Spring was a good person. We just hurt her. She was scared. She was alone. She didn't deserve it. So, yeah. I didn't think anyone deserved it. But I wanted to give Neko a chance to tell me she's sorry. She did give me an apology, but then she made it about herself and a sob story and a sob story after a sob story. I couldn't handle it anymore. I knew the apology was fake right off the bat when she was doing that to me, trying to make me feel guilty for asking for an apology. The manager made up excuses for her, saying like she has this and that. She can't lie.
Everyone owes her an apology. What a victim. I know. Hope you're having a good day, Stardew. Oh, thank you, M, for the $9.99. Guys, remember, if you like the content, please press the like button on the YouTube stream. It helps boost me in the algorithm. It's completely free. It's a really, really good way to help a content creator without having to even monetarily commit, right? But if you want to go the extra step, I always do appreciate some monetary incentive. It helps me take some time off so I can put out video essays for you guys. I've been working very hard on a Froken video essay, and I'm like 2/3 the way finished, but with streaming, it's very hard for me to finish stuff. So, yeah, it's like my main gig, basically. Okay, how many times did she ask Rosa to apologize again? It's a good question. Good question. What's up with people wanting apologies and then not accepting them? I don't know.
Because her parents, but she lied to me. So why would she do that to me? All my friends left Neko. All of us did. So we haven't heard of Spring ever since then. We left for months until my friend Jay texted me telling me Spring was making a live stream to kill herself. And I know you might be asking, is there any proof about this? I wish I could tell you, but there isn't. But it did happen. There was many people who have seen that live stream. She was ready to end her life. She was willing to end it all in the bathroom. She was going to do it. She felt like she had no more hope. She felt like she was lost. She was so scared. She felt like she was an actual terrible person, but she wasn't. Me and Jay contacted Spring, and we asked her everything. We talked things out. I told her I was sorry. I felt guilty for everything. I felt bad, and I did cry a little bit, not gonna lie. And then we got Spring her friends back. We were able to get everyone who was part of the stream except for 2 people, which I will state was June and Neko, because there was no way I could contact June. We left June behind because we felt like she would have been better staying with Neko, because I'm not saying that June's a terrible person. No, God heavens, no. We're just saying that June wouldn't be able to handle it, to know who Neko truly was, so I didn't want to tell her anything. And I humbly do regret leaving her behind. I wish we told her, but I didn't. I was too scared. We were all too scared. We were all having so much paranoia and anxiety and fear that Neko would come get us. That's how bad it was. It scarred us all. It scarred me as well, but I tried to hide it. I tried to ignore it, because what was the point?
I'm sorry, what scarred you? Oh, it scarred us all. It scarred me as well. She should have been better staying with Neko. Wait, no, God heavens no. We're just saying that June wouldn't be able to handle it, knowing who Neko truly was, so I didn't want to tell her anything, and I do humbly regret leaving her behind. I wish we told her, but I didn't. I was too scared. We were all so scared. We were having so much paranormal paranoia and anxiety and fear that Neko will come and get us. Through the internet? That Neko's gonna come and get you through the internet? What's she gonna do? Come out of the wall? Hello? I was scarred by white Stardust. I'm going to kill you guys in Minecraft. Did Neko make a promise to meet somebody in person? Unless Neko has threatened you to meet you IRL and beat you up, I don't want to hear about it. No, Nekopon's gonna come out of the TV like Ring. Oh my god. Wait, so you're telling me that you guilt-tripped somebody else for not wanting to report on somebody, but you yourself didn't report on this person because you were scared. Okay, interesting. Stardust, would you interview Endo? I would. I don't know if they would agree to an interview with me. No, she just stole her freshman. Oh my god.
Neko will come and get us. That's how bad it was. It scarred us all. It scarred me as well, but I tried to hide it. I tried to ignore it, because what was the point? And then there was one thing that did happen, which I will state. We tried to take down the stream again, but this time not in a very angry way. The stream was just bad.
She might jump on a chance, and if you get to, you'll see how unhinged she is first. I don't know if she will, but how is the Endo vid? We're almost finished. There's 7 minutes left.
I did talk to the manager a little bit here and there somewhere. I did tell them everything that Neko told us about his age, his life, his everything. But then I told him that I cared about you, man. Like, I don't want this to happen to you. I'm scared for you. I want to protect you. I want to make sure everything's okay for you, man. Because Neko was going to drama after drama, and I didn't want him to be involved with that. I didn't want him to be a part of that type of stuff. And then knowing his age and her age, it made me feel sick to my stomach that I left him alone with her.
Did she ever say how old Nekopon was in this video?
And you might be thinking, were you jealous or something? No, I wasn't. I was worried about my friend. Well, someone who I called a friend.
Did she script this, or is this just word vomit? I think that this was scripted, and it's still really terrible.
Well, I did see him as a brother, and I cared about him. I wanted him to be okay. Hell, he could have stopped talking to me, no matter if even if it got away from Neko. I was willing to try to help him out. I even told him that he had a chance to do things on himself, because he has the editing skills, he has everything. He can make it by himself. Now, he blocked me after that. I later on heard that Neko was calling me a homewrecker.
Have fun at D&D, John.
When you're trying to defend your friend and trying to make sure that something isn't going wrong between ages. Right? I guess I am a homewrecker. Interesting. Now, back to the stream topic. So, that stream, there was one much chance to take down that stream, and it was a very peaceful way. Apparently, my friend Jay and V is a very old member of the group. Well, she isn't. She was like the last one to join, and that's where she saw the whole entire. She wasn't a part of the stream thing, or the spring, or anything. She just witnessed what was going on. She did talk to the manager with Jay to take down the stream peacefully. And they did. The stream went down for a day, but then the next day it came back up. And I was kind of mad about it. I was kind of mad that they actually contacted them, because our plan was to never talk to them again. But then again, I understood it was for a good reason. To make sure Spring was okay, to make sure Spring doesn't have to see that again. Though Spring had never asked for us to take down the stream ever again, ever since the first incident. The second, this peaceful one, it came from the kindness of their hearts. They did it because they felt wrong. And Spring had changed. She got her old friends back, she was making new ones, she was doing good. It was just that whenever she went back to her old username or her old accounts, people would still harass her, sending her death threats, telling her to die, telling her to kill herself, that she deserved every type of pain. And I guess you could say, from Neko's own words, it's the punishment she deserves, right? Now, I guess in conclusion I can say that, Neko, if you're watching this, I want you to know, I do not wish hate, I do not wish anything upon you, but I want you to see This is what you've done, and this is the action you will cause upon me and others. I do not ask for you to go on one knee and say sorry. No, I want you to realize this is who you are, because you never change. You never have. And from what I've seen from this account, I don't know, this exposing account, you have never changed one bit. I had to find out who I was friends with after I left you. I found out every single thing, and it got me scared.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I have zoned out at this point. There's nothing funny for me to laugh at here, so now I'm just...
Now,
It's just really dramatic, that's all. That's all it is.
to the audience, I do not
To
wish
the
you to
audience, I do not want you to witch hunt.
hunt her. I do not wish you to attack her. I do not want you to do any of that sort, because she is a person from the other side of the screen, which is one.
Your audience. How many views does this have? Your audience. Okay, 2,856 views. Your audience is 71 subscribers, though. So, okay.
One of the things I want you guys to conclude to this situation, that no matter what, there is a person on the other side of the screen. Don't forget that. The only time
Yeah, because Endo forgot it. Endo certainly forgot it when it came to Rosa.
someone deserves anything is to be in handcuffs or behind bars for those actions.
There is a person on the other side of the screen. Don't forget that the only time when someone deserves anything is to be in handcuffs or behind bars. Okay, but Rosa deserved it, right? Okay.
If you want to go out and cancel people, I will tell you this: don't do it because you just want to follow the trend. Do it because you have a reason to. Don't do it because you want to say something because you want to and you don't have anything new to say. Don't be a part of it. Take it as a learning experience. Don't trust everyone on the internet, I guess.
Okay, interesting.